Welcome to Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA League in our triple headers last game between the Hrazdan and Erebuni. I'm Rich Elmoyan, and with me today I have the esteemed Sam Mulderick. Sam, welcome to Academy USA.
Great to be here, Richard.
And today's matchup is between two teams fighting for playoff positions to remain, as Avedian goes for the three, blocked by Mirzakhanian, and Kudadian trying to get it back in, but no good there. Today's game for the pregame report is brought to you by LA Storm Academy Youth Basketball Development and Volleyball as well. And today's pregame report here to focus on, Sam, is Jamal McCoy here with the ball. He was working out with the G League 33ers, I believe is the name for the Delaware team. He's the guy to keep an eye out for, as well as number 1 and number 45 for the Hrazdan.
It was a nice fadeaway look right there, just couldn't land it.
As Robert Valentine, the leading scorer of this league, averaging 38 points per game, well beyond the arc, still within his limits. As Sardar Begian off to Davis. No good there. Rebound by McCoy. Pushing the ball up has Ebrahimian to his left, Avedian to his right. Stolen.
Nice steal right there.
By a poke from Corey Davis. Sam, the last two games have been impeccable so far. A margin of 3 points per each game as Mirzakhanian goes up, no good there. What kind of physicality are you looking for when you're watching a Pro-Am game?
I'm looking for physicality down low, boxing out, trying to get those boards. We saw what the first two games. I expect to see more this game.
Sam, you've had experience being in the same press conference room as the Golden State Warriors. What's that professionalism that these teams need to have, as Narbe Ibrahimian scores right there? What's the professionalism that they need in order to succeed?
Well, aside from the obvious skill factor, it's communication, talking to one another, being clear so there's no turnovers, limiting the steals, limiting the turnovers.
As Valentine able to score that, one of the pro basketball players in his heyday in South America. And as we said, he is a league contributor on the offensive end. As Ebrahimian has the ball off to Kudadian. To McCoy. And a rusty pass evolves into a ball in favor of Erebuni. Today's coaches for Hrazdan is Coach Ara Jajayan, Alan Bagaturian taking a backseat today from player role into a coaching role, as they've added new players, Chris Sarkisian and Daniel Mirzakhanian, very well needed size for this Erebuni team.
Good look right there.
Out of bounds in favor of the Hrazdan. As mentioned before, playoffs is coming up. October 28 is the semifinals. Every single one of these teams today are fighting for a playoff position. Every team alive, very yet so. As Ebrahimian has the ball on the right-hand side. No good there. Rebound by Valentine. Switches pace. And an offensive foul called as Samson Injigulian, veteran move, waiting for Valentine to catch him there.
A lot of physicality so far. Let's see if this keeps going.
Sam, a lot of coaches say defense leads to offense, but oftentimes plays like that don't even reach statistics. How important is it to have a player like that?
You need those guys who do the dirty work. Again, the numbers don't show up in the box score, but you feel their presence on the court. You wish your team had those guys.
As Kudadian, definitely a player that's known for his statistics. He is the shortest player in the rebounding list. He is a point guard and averaging the most rebounds in this league, averaging 12 rebounds per game. As McCoy, the Chicago native, off to Injigulian to Avedian. And up goes Avedian, a quite versatile player. Dirk Nowitzki-esque physique, dare I say.
Definitely Dirk Nowitzki-esque. Surprising handles.
As Ebrahimian steals it there to former San Diego State University guard. Off to Kudadian, a former CIF winner with Tyler Dorsey at Maranatha.
Great heads-up play right there.
Indeed, and Sam, you got to watch out for Kudadian. He's known for leaking out, but at the same time not cherry-picking with a bunch of rebounds under his belt, as Valentine is able to score on that play. Sardar Begian with his first team foul for Erebuni, as we have our first substitution for today, Sevan Pagosian for Henrik Sardar Begian. Got to get the ball in as Avedian to Ebrahimian goes up, and Ebrahimian able to use his body and his size to stay strong down low against Aram Darzabashians, a player that he's very well connected with.
Erebuni's got to keep this game closer and not let it get too out of hand.
Yeah, last week, Erebuni was stunned by an Avon Basketball Club performance, and they were down by majority of the game by 20 to 30, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, it's a wake-up call for today as they picked up Daniel Mirzakanian and Chris Sarkisian for their team. Confusion going on as Erebuni retains the ball. Davis gets the screen by Mirzakanian. Dallies his way to the middle. Beautiful shot.
Great play right there. Great handles.
Yeah, Corey Davis, known for his handles. I mean, on Instagram, if anyone follows him, he is demonstrating handles every single day, almost like the professor. McCoy trying to find space. Gets bailed out with a call as he's headed to the charity stripe.
Nice job drawing the foul right there.
McCoy, one of those players picked up by Hrazdan, similar to JT Terrell, who seems to be out today with 32 points and 7 rebounds against the Artsakh. Sam, how important is it to have a guy that gets you going where you know that you can pass the ball to him and he's going to score at will?
It's huge, just through thick and thin. If the team's struggling, if they're going through a slump, you have that one rock. The consistency you guys need to get out of that slump.
Indeed. You need a leader, a vocal leader as well. And the Hrazdan have their vocal leader through number 5, Samson Injagulian, and number 45, Narbe Ibrahimian, a very well incorporated team that knows how to play with one another. McCoy unable to knock that one as Corey Davis comes down on the right-hand side. Creates some space, no good. Rebound McCoy, tipped by Khudatian. That's that name I was mentioning, Sam. Beautiful take by Zare Avedian.
Dirk 2.0.
Dirk 2.0, like we mentioned. Leading scorers so far are Narbe Ibrahimian with 4 points, Tevan Khudatian with 4 points. As a missed shot. Scores 12-6 now with 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Dirk.
Avedian with the deep three.
He's on fire right now.
Man, you'll love to see that one. As Davis brings the ball up, he's going to try to get that two-man game once more with Mirzakanian. Using Mirzakanian's size, has an open Darzabashians, doesn't see him. Off to Pagosian.
Ooh.
I don't know, Sam. I think he should have shot that first open look that he had.
Missed opportunity there.
Yeah. Avedian, another one.
He can't miss.
The bank is open on Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen. As the Hrazdan are up by 12 points, out and early.
This is getting out of hand. They really need to make some adjustments here.
Well, you know, Sam, we have FIBA rules over here, so stop clock on every play. So we still have a long game, but again, it's a game of runs. Darzabashians with a three. It's good. Great ball movement there by Erebuni. Got to keep it consistent in order to stay competitive. As the referee calls a foul against Erebuni. That is their third team foul. Up against 0 fouls for Hrazdan's team. McCoy sizing up Valentine. Both reputable resumes under their belt. Valentine doesn't like to call on that one, but nonetheless sending McCoy to the free throw line.
Again, good job drawing contact. They need any points they can get right now, so free throws are welcome.
Sam, when we're looking at free throws, it's one of those fundamentals that you just got to have down. It helps you in the long run, and that's what we saw in the last game. But, you know, like I said, free throws are crucial. What do you do to really focus on that? Is it mainly mental, or is it a physical aspect to it?
I think it can be mental when players get in slumps. You know, it's just you up there. There's a lot of time to think. But If the game ends, it's decided by less than 5 points, and you've missed more than 5 free throws, you're going to kick yourself.
You know, my father, he was my first coach I've ever had, and he would always say, it doesn't matter if you're 100% as Jamal McCoy knocks down the second free throw. It doesn't matter if you're 100% throughout the whole game with the free throws. If it's the last few seconds of the game, everyone's a 65%er as Davis goes up and gets fouled against the larger McCoy. As Davis will get 2 shots of an opportunity to make a free throw. And as always, we want to take the time to appreciate and give thanks to our team helping make sure the cameras are on and the lights are on as well. Miasin Inc., along with Fanzia, by the fans, for the fans. Make sure to check out Miasin Inc. on Instagram for all the new content, ranging from the Armenian dating show all the way to the Abyss with Rich.
They do great work, folks. Funny stuff. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't for some reason.
And much needed stuff as well, given the current opportunity that Armenians have in media. As Corey Davis able to knock down that free throw. Ebrahimian wants the ball to go to Kudadian. He wants to take it against Bogosian. Let's see how this is going to work in his advantage or not. So foul is on number 0, Chris Sarkisian. That's his first personal. 5th team foul for Erebuni, and we got ourselves a bonus.
Erebuni's got to watch the fouls. They're getting up there again, like you said, 5 now.
It really changes the dynamic of the game when you're in foul trouble, you know, especially as a team in contrast to as a player. As a player, when you're in foul trouble, you can adjust to having another player, but when it's team fouls, it kind of makes the entire team a little more careful, which is not good, and it's not advantageous in some senses.
It drags you down and can affect team morale, so best not to even get there.
And Sam, you're a guy from New York, raised in Jersey. A lot of players have come out of New York. My favorite one is Stephon Marbury. Do you have a favorite player from the Knicks, if not from New York?
Oh, man, great question. I mean, the Knicks teams growing up in the mid-aughts, and most of the time have been generally pretty bad. But Nate Robinson, great. You know, those old guys. David Lee, true Knicks heads know what I mean.
David Lee, true hustle type, blue collar. As Chris Sarkisian, another blue collar player, this is his debut opener with the Erebuni, playing under Alan Bagaturians today. McCoy all the way. Sarkisian didn't have an answer for that one.
Carving a path for himself down there. No defenders.
Yeah, hey, that's what McCoy's known for. He's had a couple of games where he scored at least 25 points. Valentine, lots of contact there. Didn't get it. Kudatian looking for numbers. McCoy. No good, in and out like the fast food restaurant. But Tevan Kudatian is there to take it up and lay it up. Sam, that was that Tevan Kudatian that I was mentioning, one of the shortest players on the rebound list, but nonetheless averaging at least 12 per game.
You know, if you've got the hustle, the height doesn't matter.
Aram Darzabashians with another 3. It's a second three-pointer already today. Ebrahimian off to McCoy.
Is McCoy going to take it here? He's got the hot hand.
Avedian, 2-man game. I like this one. Both pretty hot right now. McCoy thought he got fouled there, but clean as a whistle with no whistle on that one.
Nice pun there.
Valentine, no good. Kudatian off to Injagulian, barely gets a pass half court, excuse me. Missed shot there. Davis pushes it as he gets the rebound. Avedian wants to stop the game on this one to not let the Erebuni get any kind of momentum going as there's substitutions in play. As number 15, Narek Langurian, the Pilibos alumnus, comes in for number 16, Zare Avedian. And for the Erebuni, out goes number 81, Corey Davis. And in comes Marquise Williams, who they missed him a lot last week, given his size in the corner. Great ball movement by Erebuni. Off to Keith Williams. No good, in and out.
Great play, just couldn't sink the shot. The ball movement was outstanding.
Yes, you're right, Sam. As Hrazdan passes the ball to Ebrahimian. It's good. The three-pointer by Ebrahimian. Not what he's known for, but he has developed it over the years. I mean, Sam, players like Rajon Rondo had to adjust their game, right?
Exactly. Rajon never was the best jumper, but once in a while he could sink a three.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great aggressiveness by Sarkisian. You want to see that from him on his debut game as the foul's on number 15, Narek Langurian. That's his first personal, third team foul for Hrazdan. As Sarkisian unable to convert the first one. Excuse me, he was unable to make the second one, makes the first one, and a rebound by Darzabashians. Williams wants it, free throw line extended, but Sarkisian able to score against Injagulian.
Picking up your teammates right there.
Precisely, both Hoover High alumni members as Hrazdan unable to score. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Scores 19-26 in favor of Hrazdan. We'll be back.
My Detroit players, Tim from my hooligans in Brooklyn.
Damn.
На запах, когда папа в будке, Братья Бабеланти, они шутки. Индивиды клауда, опресны как бабки. На плече тяжелый беги, а машина мама.
Fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legalize. If you scared, shut the fuck up, man, if you scared. No, fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legalize. If you scared, shut the fuck up, man, if you scared.
And we're back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA League. Make sure to keep an eye out for playoffs coming October 28th and the final match coming October 29th as both teams here, Erebuni and Hrazdan, fighting for a playoff spot as Sevan Pagosian able to knock it down with an assist by Sardar Begian.
Great find down low right there. Great pass.
As Injagulian, the vocal officer, as I call him, one of those talkative characters that you need. May not get always the points that you want, but he's there as emotional and physical support.
A Draymond Green type.
Oh, yes, sir. Hopefully without the punches, if you know what I mean. As Keese loses the ball there, Injagulian has three players. And it seems like there's a technical foul in play. Still unsure who the technical is on. As Ebrahimian nonetheless will be the free throw shooter for Hrazdan. Sam, were you able to catch what happened there?
It was hard to tell, Rich. A big scrum, not exactly sure who initiated all that, but again, a free throw is the result.
Yeah. And as we can tell from the body language, I think the technical was on number 15, Marquise Williams. Keeping his composure, you like to see that if you're from Erebuni, but you can't let him get another technical because there goes your size. And a great defensive effort by the Erebuni. Throws a turnover in favor of Tevan Hrazdan.
Clear miscommunication right there.
Yeah, definitely. As Valentine has Williams coming over to get the ball. Sarkisian's going to set him a screen. A little switch up there. Double team action against Valentine. Williams wants the screen. Pagosian's coming to the left of him.
He palmed the ball right there. Got a front row view of that.
Yeah, you saw that, Sam. Marquise definitely saw that one coming. Didn't argue against the play. Here at Academy USA, we have 3 NBA regulation size courts right next to each other, so it's always a packed house. Happy to host AABA League action on our 5th week together, as Erebuni gets himself in a position to score there. Using his size, you can tell his core is pretty strong. Sam, you don't need players anymore that are always lifting, but you need a player that has a strong core to play D.
It's all about the will. Some guys, they're taller, some guys are wider. But, if you practice every day in, day out, like this dude right here, it shows. It helps your team.
As McCoy takes the ball the other way, guarded by Valentine. Getting chippy down low, but Erebuni able to pick up the free throw. Excuse me, to pick up the rebound. Sardar Begin brings it to the left side. Wants Sarkisian positioned.
Giving him a lot of space.
Sardar Begin, lots of contact there. Not enough for a foul to be called. As Hrazdan takes it the other way, and Williams hand check against Hrazdan, and here comes a couple of free throws in favor of Hrazdan.
Hrazdan doing a great job of drawing fouls right now.
Indeed. And for those of you just joining us, Hrazdan and Erebuni both fighting for a playoff spot. Top 4 teams in the league make it to the playoffs, while the bottom 3 do not. As Hrazdan goes for his first of the 2. No good. Hrazdan usually pretty good from the free throw line, unable to get it there. As Daniel Mirzakhanian slowly coming to the scorer's table to get checked in. And number 36, Daniel Mirzakhanian checking in for number 15, Marquise Williams. Sees Bogosian to the corner. Bogosian can knock that down. Unable to there.
You hear the verbal communication going on by Hrazdan right now. It's great to see, and it shows in their defense.
I mean, that's what we were talking about right in the first quarter. It's Samson and Jagulian talking from either the bench or on the court, and sometimes you can't even tell if he's on the bench because he's so vocal. He is their workhorse in terms of the.
You've got coaches acting like players and players acting like coaches.
Precisely. McCoy. Up he goes, and Mirzakhanian unable to whack that out of there.
He's a real threat down low, can just force his way inside.
And Sam, it's a 10-point game now, 31-21, less than 7.5 minutes left to go in the half as Valentine goes up, scores, and wants a foul. Didn't get it. Beautiful pass.
No look pass to the corner.
Yeah. And who else? Another rebound for Tevan Hrazdan. Getting dirty down low.
Erebuni can't seem to crack this 10-point deficit here.
As a timeout is called on the floor, I believe. Unsure what the situation is. Game continues. As Valentine has the ball on the left-hand side. Down to Sarkisian. Against Njagulian. Lots of contact there. Great defense by Njagulian. And a missed shot by a fadeaway Sarkisian.
That's a tough attempt right there.
Longorian, the center for Hrazdan, bringing up the ball. Really, any player can bring up the ball for Hrazdan. Longorian wants it down low. Ebrahimian dictates him away. Sardar Begin goes flying as the ball goes in favor of Erebuni. Timeout called by the Hrazdan Basketball Club. When we're back, it'll be Erebuni basketball. Here's a few messages from our sponsors.
My Detroit players, Tim from my hooligans in Brooklyn.
Damn.
Все идут на запах, когда папа в будке. Ради бабеланти, мне шутки. Индивиды клауда, опресны как бабки. На плече тяжелый биги, а на шее мама.
Fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legal lies. If you scared, shut the fuck up, man, if you scared. No, fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legal lies. if you scared. Shut the fuck up, man, if you scared.
Welcome back here, Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am League between Hrazdan and Erebuni for our third game of our triple header. For those of you that missed the first few games, we had the Avon face Academy USA, where Avon took the W. And Valentine, what he's known for the most, logo distance three-pointers. And Sam, it seems like as the game continues to grow, the game of basketball, people are just shooting from much further and further, and it's being appreciated by coaches.
It's becoming commonplace in the league, you know. It used to be a game down low, layups and dunks. Now you see everyone taking threes. Everyone's practicing threes in the gym. And, you know, it's helping in this case.
Sarkisian almost lost handle, but able to pass it down to Sevan Pagosian, as it seems like a Pacific League duo there, with Pagosian coming out of Glendale and Sarkisian coming out of the rival Hoover High School.
10-point deficit cut in half here.
With 5.5 left to go into half, and smooth and silky shot by Narek Langurian. Valentine brings up the ball. Off to Sardar Begian, the mastermind behind this team with the recruitment. Sarkisian unable to make that. Sardar Begian with a rebound. Mirzakhanian just off the iron. As Avedian with the rebound.
Two good looks right there. Couldn't sink either one of them.
Great pass by Khudatian. No-look lob to Narek Langurian. Last week, that was an alley-oop pass with a dunk. Langurian keeps it safe and easy. As another three by Robert
Great
Valentine.
Shot. That was exactly what we're talking about. Pulling up from way deep.
Exceptional shot. Cuts the lead down to 6 points. With 4.5 left to go into the half. I'm telling you, those shots are getting appreciated and accepted by coaches nationwide, if not internationally. As Langurian able to get it up, and another assist by Khudatian. As Valentine gets a screen from Mirzakhanian, is he going to take it? No good there. It's a heat check. Langurian pushes it. Has Ibrahimian to his left, but Sardar Begian stops that action as he bumps straight into the sponsorship of Wrapped Clothing, the official jersey provider of the AABA League. As we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Erebuni calls timeout, 39-31 with 4 minutes left to go into half. A few words for our sponsors. We'll be right back. And we're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA Pro-Am League here in Glendale, California. Erebuni versus Hrazdan, our third match of our triple header here for the AABA Pro-Am League. As Hrazdan inbounds the ball from below. Got to get the ball in. Avedian guarded by Mirzakhanian. Both reputable basketball players in the Armenian community, with Mirzakhanian with the block.
Big man got blocked.
Pass to Pagosian, and Pagosian able to go right up above Jamal McCoy as McCoy brings it the other way. Fast pace out of the timeout as McCoy able to get a deuce there.
Don't let McCoy get down low because he will get it in.
Indeed, as Corey Davis guarded by McCoy now. Davis creates space, no good there. Rebound Langurian off to Tevan Khudatian for the outlet pass. Khudatian, no call there. Samson and Julian on the
3-on-3 here,
voicing his opinion as Darzabashians lays it up. Assist by Mirzakhanian. Sam, it seems like it's been much more fast-paced. What do you think the coach was talking about out there?
Definitely telling her to keep the pace up. The pace has been fast, as you said. And Erebuni's not out of this yet. It's only 6 points. All they need is one streak to really get back in this thing.
Yeah, single-digit game. I mean, it seems like nowadays with the three-pointer being much more common, as Tevan Khudatyan goes up, no good, couldn't get the and one. But like I was saying, with the three-point becoming more appreciated, a 15-point lead is now, I would say, considered by an 8-point lead.
Pretty much. All you need is 3 or 4 of those long threes. You're back in this thing.
As our Fanzia free throw cam has Tevan Khudatyan at the free throw line. Fanzia, by the fans, for the fans. Make sure to check him out on Instagram at fanzia.app. Khudatyan able to knock down the first. Sam, you're from New York, so I get to say this. There's a vast difference between the kind of basketball that's played in New York versus Los Angeles. Los Angeles, a lot more shooters, as Khudatyan able to knock down his second. A lot more shooters here in L.A. And New York, it's rough play. It's not a foul unless there's blood, really.
You know, it's rough play, a lot of street ball playing in parks. It's very physical ball. Different from the West Coast play, it's more shooting oriented.
It's Corey Davis, Corey Davis able to shoot that. Demonstrates exactly what you were talking about there, Sam, keeping it physical. As a foul on Mirzakhanian. Not happy with the call. Erebuni's bench, as Coach Bagaturians is like, hey, that was a foul. Off Injagulian, waiting for a cutter, finds Avedian. Great cut by Avedian.
Great look right there.
Great find by Injagulian. These two have chemistry coming from Homenet Mendez, playing for Ararat. They've been playing, I think, if I'm not wrong, for a combined of at least 10 years together. As Khudatyan grabs the rebound of a missed three-pointer. Avedian unable to get that shot, but Injagulian with the second chance opportunity. Off to McCoy. No good. Rebound Pagosian with Valentine pushing it up. Mirzakhanian, lots of contact. No call by the referees. Rightfully so, potentially, as Khudatyan brings it up the other way. Khudatyan guarded by guarded by Valentine. Down to Ebrahimian. Ebrahimian able to score from the middle.
Erebuni's got to improve with the defense down low. Hrazdan's getting way too many points in the paint right now.
You know, we look at a game of Ebrahimian, number 45 for Hrazdan, a guy that's been coached by Steve Fisher, one of the greatest coaches to have ever been, as Ebrahimian able to get a defensive play into an offensive play.
Great passing right there.
Steve Fisher, the notable coach for the Fab 5 team of the University of Michigan, Chris Webber being one of those players. Corey Davis from the left-hand side, no good, almost had it, but Tevan Khudatyan leaking out in a pass from Injagulian.
Just like last time, finding your guy way down the court. Great full-court vision right there.
51-39, 40 seconds left as Narbe Ebrahimian with a strategic foul against Valentine. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Scores 51-39 with less than 40 seconds remaining in the half. We'll be back with a few words from our sponsors.
What's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We are back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League. Erebuni down by 12 against Hrazdan with 40 seconds left to go in the first half, as Pagosian will be taking it out for an opportunity of a 2-possession rest of the second quarter. As Davis works with Mirzakhanian, that two-man game has been working so far. Corey Davis able to score, wanted the foul, didn't get it. I don't think there really was a foul, but Davis is tough.
Absolutely forced himself down there. Great play.
And Jagulian off to McCoy. McCoy holding it for the last shot for the first half. 4 seconds left. McCoy gets the foul he was hoping for. Mirzakhanian gives a foul that he was hoping that wouldn't happen. I believe there was 2 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, Sam?
Just about 2 seconds.
.4. Interesting choice. As both teams have gone to their benches already, but they're going to have to get in.
Erebuni has sent too many players to the line today. They got to watch the fouls in the second half of this game.
As McCoy goes for his first shot. It's good. As Hrazdan being heard on the court saying no fouls. You don't want to make any silly fouls going in with .4 seconds.
That would not be wise, Rich.
Not so wise. As McCoy knocks down both. As Corey Davis attempts a shot, no good. At the end of the half, scores 41-53. We'll be back with some more AABA basketball.
Last year was an eye-opening experience working out for 5 teams. So you know your hard work is what got you those opportunities. And I always said I'll open the door for you, but you just got to do your part. You know. And
no, that's true. It's funny because he told me that when I signed with him. He's like, look, he's like, I'm gonna get you in front of these doors. I'm gonna get you in front of NBA doors, no doubt. But once you walk into that gym, you gotta perform. I can't perform for you.
What's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what you need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
My Detroit players, Tim's from my hooligans in Brooklyn.
Damn.
Все идут на запах, когда папа в будке. Бради Бабелан, тебе не шутки. Индивиды клауда, опресны как бабки. На плече тяжелый биги, а на шее мама.
Fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legal lies. If you scared, shut the fuck up, man, if you scared. No, fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legal lies. if you stare. Shut the fuck up, man, if you stare.
I'm happy you're here. Thanks a lot. It's great to be here. So when we finish, we're going to go up there. We're going to just warm up 2 hours time. We'll be done in 2 minutes.
How's it going? Nice to meet you.
You live out here now?
I do. I live in Echo Park.
Right here. They're not doing it. Turn the flashlight off and close that door.
Welcome back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League in Glendale, California. We just got off our Armenian sniper halftime report. Let me give you the sniper scouting report now. So far, we've had a very active Hrazdan led by Tevan Khuratian and Zare Avedian, both quite the show so far. Narek Lingurian's been great. Jamal McCoy's been great. It might need a little bit more from Samson and Jagulian, but Narbe Ibrahimian has been doing that from the bench. And in terms of what we saw for Erebuni, the sniper scouting report tells me that Valentine is still the main player on Erebuni as Njiguli is able to knock it down. Sarkisian at number 0. He's been quite the show for his debut, but they're probably going to need a lot from him and Daniel Mirzakhanian at number 36. As Sardar Begian goes up, no good. Khudatian with another rebound. McCoy, left-hand side, guarded by Sardar, but Sardar Begian wanted the hook, no call there. As Khudatian, another rebound. As Keith Williams doesn't agree with the call, and McCoy gets up in a laughing mood.
That is not giving up on the play right there.
Yeah, exactly. He was waiting for his man to jump and stayed aggressive, kept the smile, didn't give in to any altercations that could have potentially happened.
Couple of adjustments in the second half. I'm looking for Erebuni, better shot selection. A lot of iso ball in the first half. I'm looking for more passing.
What about for Hrazdan? What do you do if you're Hrazdan? You're up by 15, you know?
Hrazdan, I mean, I'm doing the same thing. They're up by 15, like you said. Keep drawing contact, get into the foul line, continue the ball movement, and they'll be in good shape for the second half.
Many coaches throughout my career, both overseas and locally, have told me it's harder to maintain a lead than it is to topple one. What do you think about that, Sam?
That sounds about right to me because teams, they get up and they get complacent. They get lazy with the ball. And, you know, the team that's down is going to be playing harder. They have more to prove, so it tracks to me.
McCoy able to get down the first. Able to get the second. Thanks the person above. As Corey Davis has the ball on the right-hand side, working that two-man. Another screen. In and out. Still Davis trying to find that rhythm.
Not a bad look right there, just in and out.
McCoy, lots of contact there, no call. Longurian off to Avedian. Is he going to take it? No, Injagulian. No good. More legs is what he needed on that one in order to get the ball over the rim. Foul on the play. Fouls on number 0, Chris Sarkeesian, the Hoover High School alumni member. What a game so far. Injagulian off to Longurian. To Khudatian, traveling call, I could call it from here. If not, it's an out of bounds. And rightfully so. Davis, he's going to find it. Shoots it. It's good with a deep 2. As many may not know, it's the purple line. I'm colorblind, so it looks blue to me. But purple for all of you out there, that's the three-point line for the AABA Param League.
There's a lot of lines out there. The casual fan could be a little confused, but thank you for clearing that up, Richard.
I got you, baby. All right, McCoy with a bank. I mean, Avedian had shot it earlier. Clearly, the bank is open and still open, and it's 5:30 o'clock.
The bank shot's alive, folks.
Bank shot
Its
is
demise
alive.
has been greatly exaggerated.
Sardar Begian has it. Off to Williams. He's going to have an opportunity against McCoy. Ooh, great move. Goes all the way. Now that's a highlight.
That was smooth right there.
Very smooth from Marquise Williams. Marquise Williams, one of the newer players in this league. First time this season, he's going to have to get adjusted to the FIBA rules and whatnot. As Khudatian goes up, it's good with an assist by Longurian.
And this game's getting away from Erebuni now. 18-point lead for Hrazdan.
63-45, less than 7.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Got to get some kind of cohesive offense going. And without Valentine, that might be a little difficult for Erebuni. And count the basket. Corey Davis able to convert off the foul. As the foul, I believe, is on Tevan Khudatian.
Yeah, he's explosive. He's been tough to guard.
Yeah, indeed. Davis kind of struggling on the offensive end so far, but he's able to get that one in off a foul. Substitutions for the Hrazdan. Checking in is number 45, Narbe Ibrahimian. In for number 15, Narek Longurian. Scoring leaders for Hrazdan, 13 points for Tevan Khudatian, 12 for Zare Avedian, and 11 for Narbe Ibrahimian. And the leading scorer with 16 points is Jamal McCoy.
Great ball movement right
and
there.
A 3-ball by Ibrahimian, assist by Injagulian. As you said, that was great ball movement there. Gonna move the ball if you're Erebuni. Marquise Williams gets himself through, and an and-one play. Marquise Williams getting some motivation out of an and-one play.
You know, I wasn't sure where that was going there, but he recovered. Great play.
That's the pressure that's on Erebuni right now. 16-point game. Still lots of game left. I mean, throughout the AABA League season, last week we even saw teams have come back from deficits up to 22 points even at halftime, as Erebuni still a chance, a big chance in this game. A laying violation on the Erebuni.
Good to see number 3 okay right there. He took some contact.
Yeah, Henrik Sardar Begian, another player with veteran experience in this league. Great shape for a person his age, in his 40s, along with Zare Avedian at number 16 for Hrazdan. Jamal McCoy on the right-hand side. It's a zone defense that Erebuni's in right now. And Sardar Bekian has Corey Davis up. Davis is going to take that deep, too.
Probably should have taken it to the rim there.
Yeah, not that great of a shot by Davis, but he felt it. As McCoy. Sarkisian got to let the player land. Dangerous play there. Thankful that McCoy's doing well with 3 free throw shots coming his way.
A wasted opportunity by Erebuni there. They had a one-on-one look and couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I mean, the undersized Corey Davis standing at 5'7", if I'm not mistaken. Oftentimes he just chooses to shoot instead, as McCoy will be shooting 3. Knocks down the first. The Chicago native here in Los Angeles, coming off a season in Armenia, playing in the VBET Armenian A-League. As Jamal McCoy expresses his displeasure over the missed free throw. Checking in for Erebuni is number 22, the leading scorer of this league, Robert Valentine, in for number 81, Corey Davis.
You know, McCoy's experience shows on the floor up close. He's got a commanding presence out there, making plays happen himself.
Yeah, definitely. It's that professional experience that allows you to exude your professionalism onto your teammates. McCoy, missed shot, rebound Sarkisian, outlet pass to Pagosian. Valentine off to Sarkisian. In and out another time. A lot of these players are getting used to the FIBA ball, Sam.
It looks that way. It looks like they could be having some discomfort out there with the ball.
Great pass by Pagosian off to Sarkisian with another bucket for his debut opener. Sarkisian's looking good out there.
Looking like a seasoned pro.
67-52, 5.5 minutes left to go here in this quarter. Avedian misses a rare 3. Valentine on the left-hand side. He can turn on the switch whenever. I think he's just trying to get his teammates involved right now. Missed shot. Rebound by Sardar Bekian. Over to 6'7", Zare Avedian, but unable to make the easy lay.
2 good looks right there. Couldn't get it done.
Ebrahimian wanted the foul, didn't get it. Lots of contact overall, but that's just basketball. And an offensive foul called the other way. Narbe Ebrahimian, a very shifty and high IQ athlete, played, like I mentioned, for Steve Fisher, known for his defense. And it's the arm extension that they called against Robert Valentine.
It's those little things like that that don't show up in the box score drawing that foul. That's what your team loves to see.
Easily. Khudatin to Avedian. And another three-pointer for Zare Avedian. The zone that's supposed to stop the offense for Hrazdan has enabled their three-point shooting. Ball movement by Erebuni. Pagosian unable to make it there. Sardar Bekian hustled for the play.
Erebuni just having trouble getting any momentum going right now.
Beautiful Euro step by Jamal McCoy as the referee calls a personal timeout to get rid of the wet spot on the floor. Miscommunication as we're waiting for the wet spot to be taken care of.
We got players stepping in to get it done. You love to see it.
You love
Takes
to
a
see
village.
It takes a village, or a city of Glendale, if you will. It takes an Atwater village if we're talking geographically.
Just like the saying goes, it takes an Atwater village.
It takes an Atwater village, and here we are with a timeout called by Erebuni, if I'm not mistaken. Score 71-52. We'll be back with some more from a word from our sponsors. We're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League, in our third game of the triple header, Erebuni versus Hrazdan. As Valentine receives a screen from Mirzakhanian, doesn't use it, may use it this time, guarded heavily by Ebrahimian, off to Mirzakhanian, and 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Keith Williams is going to have to take it up.
Great D by Hrazdan.
No possession was gained by either team, so the shot clock continued and expired. Hence, the ball is in the hands of the Hrazdan.
Great defense by Hrazdan there. Did not give up.
They were in sync, knew exactly when the shot clock was going to buzz in. Man. Sardar Begian stops the pass from Injagulian to Khudatian. Injagulian and Sardar Begian, lots of history together, as Sardar Begian was the former high school coach of Samson Injagulian. And Valentine with the rebound tip from Sevan Pagosian. Mirzakhanian, wide open Williams, gonna take that. No good, as Injagulian and Khudatian leak out. No good pass there by Khudatian. Try to get shifty, naturally with the score in his favor. As Valentine unable to knock down the left-handed, the three-pointer from the left-hand side. Avedian, ooh, smooth spin move off to Ebrahimian. Misses it. Rebound by Sardar Begian. Another shorter athlete that's able to show rebounding in his statistics. Marquise Williams with the missed three-pointer. Avedian has McCoy in the corner and Khudatian on the left. Rebound, no good. Out it goes in favor of the Hrazdan, as we're getting substitutions for the Erebuni Basketball Club.
Erebuni having a lot of trouble getting any momentum going offensively right now.
They're really trying to find that perfect lineup right now. As Sardar Begian walks out, Marquise Williams walks out as well off the floor. Sarkisian off to Valentine. Mirzakhanian slow to get up on the other end. And
great pass right there.
beautiful pass by Valentine to Sarkisian.
That's what they need more of, playmaking. Less ISO jumpers and more great passes like that.
74-54 with close to 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Hrazdan sitting on a comfortable lead. 2 minutes left in the third. Deep two, no good. Sarkisian with the rebound, pushes it to Mirzakhanian. Stolen by McCoy into the hands of Injagulian, and he's got a 3-on-1 opportunity. In goes for Longurian, assist by Injagulian.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better than that.
Indeed. As Valentine has the ball again with the two-man action. No good. A rare missed three-pointer from Valentine, and up goes Khudatian.
Man, he is fast. He is great at getting ahead of the flow right there and letting his teammates set him up for easy layups.
The thing is, a lot of people call him a cherry picker, but he's really still the leading rebounder for point guards in this league.
The all-around play is astounding.
He knows when to be leaking out, and he knows exactly when to be rebounding. He's always after the ball as he misses it there. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity with a third Valentine coming in, and it's good. 22-point deficit with less than 1 minute left to go in the third. Missed opportunity by Ebrahimian. Corey Davis with the ball. Looks to get middle. Valentine with an opportunity for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Ebrahimian. Finds McCoy. McCoy thinks about it. Doesn't take it. To Khudatian. Back to McCoy. Good thought, but not in actual sense that it realized. As McCoy has the ball, guarded by Sarkisian. Sarkisian, great defense. Pokes it out, and it's Erebuni basketball headed the other way. Corey Davis inbounds the ball to Valentine. We've been trying to think of a nickname for Valentine. What do you think of this one, Sam? The Heartbreaker.
The Heartbreaker. I love it. I'm getting Tom Petty vibes, you know. I don't probably the only person thinking of that, but I like that.
I was thinking of 808s and Heartbreaks.
Or that. More contemporary reference.
As Valentine was able to knock down the lay with 8 seconds left to go in the third. 78-58. Can Ebrahimian bring it to a 22-point lead? McCoy. 78-58 with the third quarter come to an end. Fourth quarter coming our way. Make sure to stay tuned for a couple of words from our sponsors.
My Detroit players, Tim from my hooligans in Brooklyn.
Damn.
Все идут на запах, когда папа в будке. Братья бабеланты, они шутки. Индивиды клауда, опасны как бабки. На плече тяжелый беги, а машина мама.
Fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legalize. If you scared, shut the fuck up, man, if you scared. No, fear no lies, listen my rhythm, hands up, I talk about the legalize. If you scared, shut the fuck up, man, if you scared.
Last year was an eye-opening experience working out for 5 teams. So you know your hard work is what got you those opportunities. And I always said I'll open the door for you, but you just got to do your part. You know. And
No, that's true. It's funny because he told me that.
And welcome back here at Academy USA in our third game of the triple header, Erebuni versus Hrazdan. Wonderful game so far today for those of you who are not with us. The Artsakh had a battle against the Armenians as the Armenians remained victorious against the Artsakh.
Everybody's going to have to make some adjustments here if they want to cut this lead down. We're going to need some threes and just more general playmaking, less ISO ball.
I agree. You got to cut down the lead into half first to believe in yourself, and that's something I wholeheartedly believe in. Great tip-in rebound by Sarkisian, but you got to run the other way because Tivan Khudatians has already started the play coming the other way as Avedian guarded by the smaller Sarkisian. Injagulian guarded by the smaller Curry.
Great find right there.
Beautiful pass to Narek Langurian, assist by Injagulian. Valentine receives the screen from Pagosian as he looks to take the matters into his hands with an 18-point lead for the Hrazdan. Now, if you're Erebuni, you don't necessarily need a hero. You just need to play good basketball right now as Avedian knocks down a wide-open three. Mirzakhanian didn't get there in time.
You know, you're not going to score 20 in a minute, but, you know, play by play, win each possession.
Valentine able to make space, and that's what I was talking about. He's able to turn that switch on ASAP, but a leaking Khudatian is not going to be helpful if you're going to try to cut this lead into half. Keep an eye out on Khudatian. He's always playing defense, and he finds himself leaking at the right moment. Check this out. Oh, hey, I'm a living example of an incorrect mistake. Just a mistake.
It's okay. Maybe next play.
Khudatian guarded by Davis. Nifty pass to Avedian. Avedian shoots it. No good. Rebound Ebrahimian. Up he goes, and it's good. Uncontested Ebrahimian able to knock it down. Score is now 85-66 with roughly 8 minutes left in the game. Corey Davis finds himself some space, unable to make that pretty basket, and Mirzakhanian gets fouled by Injagulian in what seems like an obvious foul. Injagulian doesn't see it that way.
You know, all game Hrazdan's been great at the full court press, you know, off the inbound pass, finding their guy way down the court, make it a one-on-one game immediately. And it's been tough for everybody to defend against that.
Indeed. As number 36, Daniel Mirzakhanian, one of the newer players for the Erebuni Basketball Club, being added for Erebuni, as they've had a couple of players since the season has started go play pro overseas. Chuck Garcia being one of them, went to Taiwan, so they had to get some new players. And still trying to feel out the season. I mean, they came up 2-0, and then now they're 2-2. And if they don't get their acts together by the end of this game, they're going to be 2-3, and it's going to be a tough way to climb up in playoffs. Excuse me, for playoffs. As Hrazdan brings up the ball on the right-hand side, guarded by Davis. Erebuni's out of that zone offense that they were in earlier. As Hrazdan shoots it, he had Lungurian down low with the undersized Davis, but he was feeling that.
We need some threes from Erebuni now.
Sarkisian takes it down through traffic, brings his lead down to 19 points. Avedian guarded by Mirzakhanian. Valentine's now on Avedian with Hrazdan with the ball. Hrazdan able to pass it down low to Lungurian. The chemistry's there. Defensively, Erebuni's got a talk out there.
Great teamwork on display from Hrazdan right there. Finding your guy.
And Jagulian with the strategic foul to get himself foul. He needs a breather. Brings in Jamal McCoy. Incoming for Erebuni is number 15, Marquise Williams, and number 3, Henrik Sardarbegian. Sardarbegian, one of the sponsors here at the AABA with Sardarbegian Law, always involved, being one of the main people at Glendale Parks and Rec, with a 3 knocked down by Sarkisian. I mean, Sardarbegian unveiled the baseball field out in Brand Park, and he's very active in the community. You'll love to see it.
Beautiful. Baseball fields are great places to get the community together. Love to see it.
As Ebrahimian knocks down the 3. Back up to a 21-point game with 6:30 left in the game. Valentine off with a 3.
Both
by
teams trading
Sarkisian.
threes here.
As the coach wants a timeout. 92-74, 6.5 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And we're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League, in our third game of our triple header between Erebuni and Hrazdan. As Hrazdan will be inbounding the ball, Hrazdan with the ball. Receives some spacing by McCoy. Hrazdan with an opportunity to score. It's good. Hrazdan, one of those student athletes that hasn't continued his basketball career after high school, where he was able to win a CIF championship with Maranatha, and then he transferred to Providence to continue his basketball career, as Valentine able to score the easy lay.
So Erebuni's making baskets here. They just need to stop now.
If they get 3 stops and a couple of more offensive performances, they're back into this game. As a foul intentionally without ramifications. Third team foul for the Hrazdan. Erebuni with no fouls. Less than 6 minutes left to go. Sarkisian passes to Mirzakhanian. Mirzakhanian unable to catch that one. And
an awkward play
Hrazdan
right
taking
there.
it the other way. Yeah, that last play looked a little awkward, with 2 bigs trying to control the ball.
Yeah, some clear miscommunication going on.
Avedian lets it launch. No good. Out of bounds it goes in favor of Erebuni basketball. As Henrik Sardarbegian uses the strategy to let the ball roll so the clock does not start until the ball is touched, and Valentine, as Mirzakhanian almost able to get Hrazdan, but Mirzakhanian arguing that there was an off arm by Hrazdan. We have seen that call made in AABA action, but not there. As Lungurian guards Williams. McCoy with the rebound.
Everybody needs a stop here, desperately.
McCoy. Up he goes, and one. Count the basket. As the foul, I believe, is on Sardar Begin.
Rich, how do you feel about this comparison? McCoy and Manu Ginobili. You know, the
I like that.
left-handed, you know, smooth jumper,
The Euro step.
the Euro step.
Yeah, I mean, McCoy's career in Europe, definitely something to keep an eye out for. He was most known for actually his defensive play against DeMar DeRozan in Drew League. He would stop DeRozan from a couple of plays in a row, and he was getting DeRozan quite heated.
The experience shows on the court.
Indeed. Played against that LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan dynamic duo for the Drew League. As Valentine trying to get an offensive rhythm going, no good. As Hrazdan has an opportunity to extend this lead to either 25,
no-look pass.
26. Blocked. Lungurian's still there. And it's out of bounds. Erebuni basketball.
He's been doing that no-look pass all game.
Yeah, and it's been working.
It works.
Valentine waiting for the ball. Sarkisian unable to knock that. Lungurian blocked by Valentine. Mirzakhanian hustling down low, not allowing that Hrazdan offense to take off as Erebuni looking
I would
like
slow the
they're-
clock down here. You know,
Yeah.
don't rush a shot. You got a big lead, 4 minutes left. Take your time.
Yeah, if I'm Hrazdan, I'm trying to get out of this game without any injuries, without any altercations. Great defense by Mirzakhanian. McCoy's still there. Mirzakhanian pleading his case once more, claiming that after the bucket went up, McCoy pushed him, but I didn't see it from here, Sam.
I didn't see it either, Rich.
Valentine gets the inbound from Sardar Begin, brings it up, guarded by Ibrahimian at center court. Valentine pops it to the corner. No good three. Sarkisian has taken the last 3 shots for Erebuni, but none of them have gone in as Hrazdan goes up. No good. Another rebound for Hrazdan and able to get the bucket.
They stick with their misses, man. Offensive rebounds all game, and it's made a huge difference.
You know, Hrazdan smiling on the play. You can tell this team is quite happy with the chemistry that they've built. Erebuni still figuring it out with new players trickling in to the roster. As a pass up to Sarkisian. Sarkisian with another miss, but Daniel Mirzakhanian with the rebound. Mirzakhanian still chatting with the referees. Score is now 101-78, less than 3 minutes left to go in this one. Rebound Mirzakhanian. Looks up, has Valentine to his right. Valentine most likely going to be the main offensive contributor for the season. That's a foul. As Valentine's going to go up for the free throw. And our Fanzia free throw cam brought to you by Fanzia. By the fans, for the fans. Make sure to check them out on Instagram at fanzia.app.
You know, I'm a fan of Fanzia.
How are you? How long have you been waiting to say that?
All game, pretty much.
As Valentine is able to knock down the first. Substitutions in comes Sevan Pagosian for Chris Sarkisian. You know, Sam, I've been trying to think, given if, as we're assuming, with 3 minutes left, you're down by close to 30 points, you know, it's going to be tough to figure out who's the player of the game. You got Narbe Ibrahimian with 21 points. You got McCoy with 22, Avedian with 18, and Hrazdan with 23. Who do you have?
It's a tough call. Personally, I would go McCoy. He's been a playmaker all game, getting to the line, and getting his teammates up, lifting the morale of the team. You know what I mean? The aggressiveness that comes through with him.
in my lens, you know what? I have Tevan Khudatsian, number 1 for Hrazdan. He's been very aggressive on the rebounding end. He's leaguing out to make sure his team knows that they got an offense waiting for him if they grab the rebound. So Khudatsian, no stranger to being known for a player of the game for this team.
He would deserve it for sure. I mean, the hustling all game, sticking to it with the offensive rebounds. He would be a worthy option as well.
Well, we'll see who our teams, Fanzia and Miasin, will be choosing as the player of the game. As Marquise Williams off to Mirzakhanian to Valentine. It's a 3. It's good. Scores 101-82 now. With almost left 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Khudatsian with the ball. They're going to hold it out.
Draw the clock out.
Ebrahimian guarded by Mirzakhanian. He's going to take the 3. It's good. Ebrahimian. As our official photographer, Azad Kevoyan from Fort Flash Photography, liked what he saw there, as Tevan Khudatsian able to score the easy lay. And I think that will...
This might be out of reach.
Yeah, at this point, Erebuni has a lot to talk about, going home with a 2-3 record. Hrazdan happy with their efforts. They're going to go 2-2. Great block by Marquise Williams to let him know none of those cute plays. As a second technical has been called on Marquise Williams. As a natural ejection comes afterward.
Khudatsian having an all-around great game. 25 points, 7 boards, 10 assists. That's what you love to see in the box score.
What was that again? Do you mind repeating?
25 points for Khudatsian, 7 boards, 10 assists.
Wow.
Robert, don't worry about it.
As Marquise Williams heads out of the Academy USA Arena. Naturally, that is the protocol with every ejection. Jamal McCoy taking the free throw for the Hrazdan team. As McCoy unable to knock down the technical foul. Free throw.
The vibes are tense, Rich.
The vibes do be intense here as McCoy able to knock that one.
You know, these guys are working hard. They're playing hard, and it's frustrating when you lose by this much. It never feels good, so.
Yeah, I agree. As Ebrahimian knocks down another 2, buffing up that stat sheet. As Robert Valentine has the ball on the left-hand side, guarded by Ebrahimian.
Nice little hook right there.
Beautiful hook by Robert Valentine. Wish we saw more of that, but naturally, he's only human.
Yeah, why wait till the 4th? Shades of Magic Johnson right there with that hook.
You mean Kareem? Or actually, no, on a point guard end.
Magic got a hook.
As Ebrahimian with another bucket. Valentine can't believe his eyes. Valentine is no stranger to every single player on the court. He's coached many of AAU. He's coached many AAU players throughout his time as a trainer. As the ball heads out in favor of the Hrazdan, with 40 seconds remaining, 112-84. Alley-oop to McCoy.
Ooh.
Beautiful play.
First dunk of the game right there.
Assist by Tevan Khudatsian. As Azad Kevoyan, our official videographer, wishes he caught that one. Watching his children's basketball game simultaneously.
He's a busy man, folks.
He's a busy man. We're all doing our part here at the AABA, making sure we provide a platform for athletes to continue their career, whether it's from high school or college to the professionals, or if professionals looking to maintain and be seen by agents out there. Score is 114-84. That will do it here at Academy USA Arena. Don't go anywhere. We got a writing tutor, player of the game, coming up. I'm here with the writing tutor player of the game, Tevon Khudatian. Tevon, you look great out there. The chemistry looks great. How do you guys do it to make sure every single player knows their role?
I mean, coming off of two losses, I mean, tough losses. We got JT and we got Jamal now. We don't have Spite, but I mean, everyone's coming in here playing their role. I'm doing whatever I'm trying to do my best to get the win. Z's coming out there hitting big threes. Jamal's doing what he's got to do. Narb's playing probably the best defense in the league. Everyone's just coming out there to put whatever they got to do to get that dub.
Tevon, you are one of the top rebounders in this league. You're averaging at least 12 rebounds per game. You are the shortest player on that list. What kind of mentality or strategy do you come into the game to be able to continue that kind of performance?
It's all about the passion. I mean, I'm a hustle player. I mean, I love to do whatever I could do to come in and help my team to contribute to get that win. I mean, again, we're going to be in the playoff run. We're not going to just back down just because we got those 2 losses. Everyone's showing up, putting in what they got to do. That's all it's got to do.
Tevon, last question for you before I let you go get your well-deserved rest. Tevon, what's the mentality you're going in with playoff? The playoffs is coming near at October 28. What kind of mentality do you guys have as Hrazdan and as a captain of the team?
I mean, that mentality needs to. I mean, from me trying to be a captain out there. I mean, Spite's not here again, but coming off of the 2 seasons, I'm trying to contribute to the team, being a leader. I mean, being the youngest one probably on the team, but still trying to be a point guard, trying to do whatever I got to do. But I mean, for sure in the playoff run, I'm gonna still do what I'm trying to do to get that dub and win the championship.
Thank you, Tevon, so much. Congratulations on being the writing tutor player of the game. And thank you so much for joining us here at Academy USA. Make sure to join us next week for some intense triple header basketball.